Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to start modeling for your exercise 2, which is the spoon. Alright. So first thing you need to do is you need to add the two profile pictures of your spoon, which is the front and the side, and you have to place it at the corresponding view, which is the front and also the side. Don't ever put it on perspective view, because that's not the right way to do, because it is not really front. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna just bring my view cube here for a while. Windows, so display, here's not display. My view cubes somehow it just disappear. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the front view, and I'm going to click button over here, or you can go view, image plane, import image, or you can just click here. There's a shortcut key for that. I have placed it on my desktop, so I'm going to look for it. So it's spoon front and open, and because this is our front view, and I'm adding the front view pictures. So now I'm going back out. It's nicely placed straight on the front, and then I'm going to select the side view, right, and add the side view of the spoon. Where is that? Side view, spoon, yes. Open it up. Alright, and when you look at the perspective view, so I have it on the side, on the front, and let's take a look at the perspective. Let's enlarge this, and you'll see that the spoon is like an intersection. There's a cross between the front view and the side view. But right now, see, my front view is looking towards me, but the spoon is looking the other way around. So I want to change this. There are two ways. Either you change the original pictures in Photoshop, just flip horizontal, or you rotate the image plane of the side view of the spoon. You can't select the plane by selecting in the middle here. See, I can't select. You have to select the edge in order to be able to select it. See, now you can see the gizmo arrow is here. So what I'm going to do is go to my channel box. Alright, my channel box here, and move around my rotation. Should be rotation Y. Alright, just rotate that way. Alright, but here's the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type -90, and it should flip the other way around. Alright, okay, so make sure that both is on the same height. Okay, alright, so now when you want to start modeling the spoon is basically going to be created at the center here of the coordinate of the 0, 0, 0 of the x, y, and z. So the thing is, we don't want it to be overlapping or intersecting with the image plane. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give some space, alright, for the model to be created in the middle. So we're going to push this image plane, the front image plane, slightly to the back, and the side image plane of the spoon to our left. Alright, you can do it like this if you want to. Just do it nicely. Alright, so because when we do our modeling, we'll be basing on this view and also the side view, front and the side. So see, even if I move the spoon all the way to the back, you don't see any changes on the size. It doesn't go smaller. Alright, so don't worry about that. Okay, alright, once you're done, what we're going to do is we're going to start with creating the first geometry to represent the spoon. So usually how you model things, right? As you can see, if you look carefully at the picture here, there is a center line for the front view of the spoon. This is where the center of the spoon uh, is going to be, and we are going to basically model half only, and we are going to use a mirror technique to mirror the other half, and then we are going to combine them both together. So that's basically the technique that we're going to go for, because it's going to be impossible to model symmetrical object without doing any mirroring technique. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to start creating a box. So I'm going to start drawing a box on the front view, right? Okay, front view, create the cube, draw out the rough one. Okay, at this point don't worry about the shape, how it looks like. So I'm gonna press F to focus on it. Alright. Press number 5 for shaded view for each two view here. Okay, here's the thing. You see, the model is actually like overlapping the pictures, and you can't actually see what's behind it. So that's going to create a problem, right? That's not a problem. What you're going to do is you are going to enable the is somewhere around here, but it's better you see it when you maximize the view. Then you can see more option over here. So having this box selected, just turn on the X-ray view here. See, it's going to be transparent. Alright, and I'm going to do the same for this object on the side view, transparent. Alright, then it's modeling time. Alright, okay, the first thing you need to do is to go to the channel box under inputs polycube. You need more segment, you need to divide, have a division of it. So usually it's things on the depth. I'm going to add the value of 2. I'm going to cut this way. Alright, and it's okay, we can have a little bit more of that by clicking on the letter subdivisions depth. Just hold middle mouse button and just drag left and right. You can add more value interactively like that. Alright, I'm going to add 2. I'm going to add a width. Alright, that's what you want, 2 and 3. As long as you have the middle here. Right, then what you need to do is to center the box by just on the x-axis. So on the x, make it really at the center. Alright, or you can manually move it if you want, but I'm into accuracy, so put 0. That should be at the center. And you need to go to the subcomponents, right click, hold right click, and click on go to face mode or polygon modes, and delete half of the polygons on the left side. Alright, you can see we already have it perfectly lined up. So now it's just we start to tweak first. Right, I'm going to start tweaking the shape here. Remember, when you move your vertex, don't click the vertex and move it like this, because there's always a back vertex over here. So it's gonna undo this. I just want to undo. So like a bug there. Just delete this. Right. It's weird. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is you always, instead of clicking, always drag a box selection, so it will select the one behind here as well. Right. So drag a box, bring it down, drag the box, just follow the shape. All you need to do is tracing. Alright, at this point we are just basically tracing the shapes. We'll bring this higher a bit and just follow up the shapes. right? And once the front is done, so you can start fixing the side view. So I'm gonna like drag a box again, just make this a full screen so you can see clearly. Alright, so drag a box, just move horizontally. So yes, oops. Alright, okay, there you go. So maybe slightly in front, right? And let's take a look on our 3D view here. Wow, look at that. So basically, this is the starting point of our shapes. So from here we start growing all the way to the top. Right. Let me silence my phones. Sorry for that. Okay. So as you can see, once I delete, I have this empty area here, right? Okay. Just bear in mind on that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to basically go to face and select the top face and extrude it upwards. So I'm going to extend it all the way to the neck. So selecting that and edit mesh, click extrude, and you can just increase it up manually here, or you can just adjust from the thickness to all the way to the neck. So I prefer to just manually put it up. Alright, but you can see on the side view it doesn't look straight, right? But it's okay, we will adjust it later. Alright, so done. Switch back to move, and what we're going to do is adding more segment in between here. So adding more segment in between here means what you can do is you can use the edit mesh, insert edge loop, which is very cool tool. Just click on the edge, just gonna zoom this, and put your mouse at the edge and click and hold. See a dotted line there? It's like a preview. Alright, and then when you let go your mouse, it's gonna cut it. Alright, so I'm gonna cut more. Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna switch to vertex and start to rearrange the vertex all the way up here. Bring it up. Alright, just gonna make this nicer a bit. Okay, so there you go. And of course the side view is not settled. One way to switch to other view, you can go to panels, orthographics, and the side view. Or what you can do is, let's say from the front just now, when you go to side view, you just hold your spacebar and then hold your left mouse button. Alright, so then you see a view here. These are all the type of view you can go for. I'm going for the right view. So you see there? This will bring me to the right view, and I can start doing my stuff here. So as you can see, I am just pulling it to the back where it is lining up with the shape here. Alright, so maybe I need to have maybe more segments, one more here. So edit meshed, edge loop, cut over here, and start to vertex, make more curvy. Alright, don't forget to change on the front view. So it's front here. Alright, make sure it follows. Should be okay. Alright, so then let's take a look on the perspective view. Wow, sorry there. Okay, here's another thing. Because I extrude from this part here, right? This is a newly constructed polygons I extruded. and because I extrude, it creates these extra faces which you don't need. You must delete to have it look like this. So I'm going to select and delete, right? Because I don't need that. I can hold Control Shift and add to selection and delete. Okay, it must be hollow like this to avoid further complication, further problems in the future. Right. So continue on. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go to extrude. I'm going to extrude this face. I'm going to switch to front view. Just going to put it up all the way to the top. Okay. I can add a division if I want. Right. This will add more segments. Okay. It should be enough, I think. Right. So face should be okay already. Then not sure about this. Sometimes I don't know, maybe they. Oh, okay. Alright, there's a bug just now. Maybe because I'm using this screen recorder and the mouse tools here, it kind of interrupt the view a bit. But it's okay, life goes on, so I'm gonna continue again with this. I can also put my mouse at the center and just really put it where I want. Right, like so. Okay, and of course, don't leave it straight. I'll leave it curved like this. That should do the trick. But yep, see the still a flat view here. Okay, before I go any further, so what would I want to do is I want to delete the face here. Don't need this face, so you like to select this up and delete. Okay, right. And then I'm going to go to the object mode. Make sure so you know it's a green color. Object mode is always that green color. And I'm going to do the flipped mirror objects on the other side at the same time. So I'm going to select the object and edit, duplicate special, click on the box here and beside the duplicate special. Okay, here's the thing. First geometry type you must choose instant, because instant is like you will keep on imitate what you do on the original copy of the objects. And then world, yes, make sure it's set to world. And then, okay, this is actually this column stands for X, Y, and Z. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip on the other side. So this basically this side is standing under the positive side of the X, right? So we want to flip it on the other side. The other side is the negative, so that's why you put negative 1.0 and the rest should be positive. And click, of course, just number one copies and duplicate special. See, this will create the other side of your spoon here, right? You can press on this one to see the wireframe, but keep on working on the right side. Right, this one will just be a reference for the meantime. The left side, so the right side is, so the thing now is if I put it back based on the picture here on the side view, right, I don't have enough to make the curve. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use to cut an edge around here, right? So I'm going to use the, of course, the insert edge loop, put on the edge on the horizontal edge here and click and drag and let go to about here, right? This will add all segment all around it, okay, and can start to reshape the spoon to be non-flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all here, right? and I'm going to switch to, can do it here, I can zoom here, and I'm going to pull this all the way to the back like so, and start to rearrange the shape. Okay, let's follow the shapes. This part should be here. It should be thinner, bit thinner, and the rest of it, just for the meantime, just follow the outer curve of the spoon. Okay, let's see how it looks like in the perspective view. Okay, slightly we are there, we are nearly there. We haven't finished this row of edges yet. So now, turning on my X-ray, not my X-ray, my wireframe, so I can clearly select the back and the front of the vertex here. Hold Control Shift, select, Control Shift, select, Control Shift, select, and I'm gonna switch back to my side view, and I'm gonna pull this back like half, 50% of the one that is in the middle there. So I'll stop here. I'm gonna hold just Control and minus selection here, and keep pulling this back. Minus selection this one, and okay, minus selection the top one, and then on this one, oops, just do that. Just yeah, curve that up a bit. Alright, so now let's take a look on perspective view. Number 5, shaded view. There you go, a nice curve. There's a bit tweak here and there to make it nice, right? So what you can do is maybe round this up and also the bottom. So I'm going to switch to the front view. I'm going to zoom at it. Okay, and I'm going to like round it up, round the shape of it. Don't want to look too boxy. Round the shape, round the shape. Alright, that will do the trick. Oh, what's that? What have I done there? Just be careful when you do all these things. Sometimes kind of do weird stuff. Always zoom back out and start your shape. I'm gonna switch back to perspective view. So the next thing you know, wow, it's already done. So if you want to like see the high resolution version of it, you can press preview number 3. Of course you need to select the object first. Preview number 3 to see it. But if I render this, you'll see there's a line here. Of course it's low poly. Of course it's not finalized yet. So what you're going to do is just press number 1 again to go back right to low poly. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so press number 1. So what I'm going to do is going to combine these two objects. Select, hold Control Shift, select this one. So and go to edit. Make sure you're at the object mode. Alright, so Control Shift and select the left side, meshed, and then combine. See, now both are green colors, which means both are one object. But the thing is, if I press number 3 again, actually the vertex in the middle here is still not combined. So I'm switching back to my low poly, number 1 value. Let me go to vertex and show you what I meant. If I select just click on the middle one here and switch to move, and if I move it to the side, you see there's a hole here. Right, it's because the vertex is not welded yet. In Maya, it's not merged yet, so it's still separated. Alright, so I'm gonna undo that. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to do a merge operation. merge operation. I'm going to like so, right. So I'm going to select the vertex, these two vertex, and make sure you select the vertex at the back also. I can press number 4 to see it clearly, or you can press the X-ray. So Control Shift and select all the way to the middle, all the way down, all the way down. Make sure you don't miss any of this. All the way down. Alright. Taking everything is selected. Now it's time to merge the point. Switching back. Turning off the X-ray. And I'm going to go to meshed. And that is sorry, not mesh, edit mesh. And there is a merge tool over here. So I want to click on the box side of it. Right. So for now, I think let's try this one first. So click on merge, right? And I hope that that's the trick. If I move the point, see everything is together, right? We'll check to the back. Yes, it is actually merged together very nicely. If you click on the merge and it doesn't merge, it means that the search distance is not big enough, so you might want to make it like 0.5, 0.7. You might want to increase this threshold here. But for me, this works just nicely because both vertex fit right into it. So now when I go to object mode, and I press number 3, you can see the smooth version of the line is okay. There's no problem with it. All the way down, just double check. Okay, you don't want any problem, you don't want any unmerged vertex at the center to kind of screw up your modeling. So yep, there you go, spoon done. So hopefully my student, you can try it, and hopefully you guys be successful in modeling this spoon as well. So see you guys, thanks for watching.